Hello everybody, Spicy here, and welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to build something pretty cool. We're going to show you how to build this. It's a windmill. Not that you couldn't see that it was a windmill, but it's a windmill. So today we're going to show you exactly how to build this windmill. We actually built this on our stream today in our hardcore world. There was a lot of people interested in it, so we're going to show it off in a Minecraft video here today, a tutorial for you here today. So we're going to go right over here and then we're going to get started. So, not in my hotbar, but in this chest is a list of the items that you're going to need. Quantities are not exact, but pretty close. You may be over a few pieces, you may be under a few pieces, but this, for the most part, is about what I counted out that we needed. So, you want to take a screenshot of that or whatever, there you go. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the build. So we're going to come right in over here, and I'm going to talk a whole lot in this one. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but yeah, I'm going to get it done for you. So we're going to go with our stripped oak 1, and then we're going to do a block of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place it on the 6th one. We're going to go over by 3. 1, 2, 3, and then place 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and place another one. Come back over here 5, place a block, and then in 3. It's like that. We're going to bring each one of these up by a total of 5. So 4 more. All right, and we're going to cross beam all this off. If you have questions about it, you want to make sure that your height here on the inside is 4. All right, so you should have a frame that looks something like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're actually going to tear out the inside of it first. We can put a floor in. For the floor, you can use whatever material you want to. We're going to be using a combination of stones along with some moss to give it a dirty, grungy kind of feel, I guess you could say. We're just going to come in with a combination of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, tuff. Tuff has become one of my new favorite blocks. It looks really good on floors. It kind of mixes well with the cobble. We may not actually put in any regular cobblestone at all. We're just going to do the mossy, the tuff, and the moss. So you're going to have something that looks kind of like this. We're going to do the exact same thing with the walls. I like to put my mossier blocks toward the bottom and my cleaner blocks toward the top. So your mossy and your mossy cobblestone, your tuff will all blend into the cobblestone and stuff on top. We're going to leave this section blank. So whatever your front's going to be, you'll see when we're done. But you're going to leave that section blank. And I'm going to leave the middle gaps open for windows. And on this side, I'm actually going to do um, 2 windows in the front. If you want to cover it up and make it just 1 window, it's your build. You do it however you want to do it. I'm doing 2 windows here in the front, and then we'll have a door go in here. You can actually put a block up there if you want to. And then we're going to come in with some andesite stairs is what I'm using. And I'm going to put one on the top. You can do it on the top and the bottom here. I just do it on the top for the windows. And then, like I said, we're omitting this section and leaving it blank for now. This is going to be where the tower part for the windmill itself is. So we're actually going to go ahead and get started on that as well. So we're going to come in to exactly where the pillar is here in the middle. And we're going to go out 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to curve in 1, come out 1, 1, 3, out 1. We'll change these blocks up like that. So it kind of offsets the building a little bit. You can go ahead again here and do your mixture of blocks. We're going to run with all mossy on the bottom, and then we'll start to slowly work our way up. And we'll even go ahead and mix a little bit of cobble on the bottom. So what we're gonna bring this up by 6. So we're gonna so now we're just come back in and texture it out a little bit. Blocks away. You can mix this in however you want. You make your tower as dirty and grungy as you want to make it looking. You can make it as clean as you want to make it look. Ours is sitting in the middle of a wheat field, so wheat dust. If you've made it this far in the video, go in a comment that says wheat dust. Look. All right. We've got that going on there. You can actually come in here. It's not really going to make sense, so you don't have to. You can actually come in here if you want. There, the other block here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on the roof. We're going to get rid of these blocks because we don't need them anymore. We're going to bring down our tough bricks, our deep slate. We're going to bring down these also while we're here. And we're going to do a little bit of texturing on the outside of the build. So, we're going to make your typical roof that we normally do. Knock that one out. Stair and then upside down stair. On this side, you can bring those literally all the way across. Overhang one on each side. And then place an upside down stair there. We're going to come up with one more stair on each side. And an upside down stair behind it. And now this time we're going to come up by a full block. Full block on each side. And then a right side up stair on top of that. An upside down stair. Another upside down stair. And then another full block on each one. And then a right side up stair. Right side up stair. One upside down stair in the middle. One backwards right side up stair, and then one more upside down stair. So you get looks like that. We're going to come over the other side and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start on this side and then we'll figure it out from there how it works. So we're just going to do one side at a time. Full block. There, or right side up stair, upside down stair. Another full block, another right side up stair, and we are in the middle there, so we're going to put stair there, then do the exact same backwards, and then. All right, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to kind of look on the other side and cheat a little bit. See exactly where our progress would be here, and I do believe it's going to be an upside down stair there. And then we're going to come in with the full block. there again. A down one. Full block. This roof section over here gets interrupted because of what's going on in the front there. So we're going to come in right here, even with this, and we're going to put a fence post, or not a fence post, but a wall there. And then we should be able to get 2 fence posts on top of it. Right. And we're going to start right over here. And we're going to have slab there. Bring it out by 1. And then you can come up underneath here and place that one, and then place 1 right there, and then you put that one out to give you that shape there. All the fill in on this is going to be done with deep slate. Again, this is your roof. You make it how you want to. If you don't like the way the deep slate tiles look or whatever, the deep slate blocks work, you can do it with anything, wood, whatever. Your build, you do as you please. We're going to leave that block out for right now, and you'll see why here in a minute. And then we're just going to go ahead and start bringing all this all the way over. It's the wrong block. Bring this all the way over and let it meet up just like that. And then we can just continue our same roof pattern up, alternating between blocks and stairs. So we get to the very tippity. Once you get to the top, you can decide what you want to do here. If you want to run a solid beam on the inside of maybe the spruce, or if you just want to put a solid block, I'm just going to run a block of the tuff right across through here to give us this. And then we're going to come in with the tuff slab on top of that to keep the top of our roof spawn proof. And then we're going to fill in this side also. Okay, now that our roof is all filled in, we're going to come around and we're going to do a little bit of detail work around the outside. We're going to come in. You can put one here if you want to. Kind of looks a little weird, but we're going to put stone brick wall, or your choice of wall, whatever wall you want to use, right here on each one of these wood beams. And then we're going to run a line of fences right down them just like that. Go ahead and do it like that. Gives a little bit of extra detail and stuff on the outside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our tuff slabs. And we are actually going to, I'm actually going to put a full block in here and one in right there too. We're going to come in with our tuff slabs and we're going to just kind of outline this just like this. Just like that right there. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our deep slate slabs, and we're going to put them just right here on the 3 sides. And that's going to take care of that part. Okay, so for the center part here, up top, we're going to come in with the pale oak, which is my new favorite block in the entire world. And we're going to just kind of fill in here. I'm using a combination of the strip pale oak log and the actual plank right here. So you can just do this on each side. You can leave windows if you want to. If you don't want to have windows, you can fill that part in. Not going to hurt. Like I said, it's your build. You do what you want to do. See there, and then do this cross so we don't see the ring on top. There you go. Gives a little bit more of a pattern feel to it. All right, so now we're going to come over here to the tower, and we're going to bring our strip spruce logs back in. And right here on these 4 exposed blocks, we're going to place a pillar in. We're going to bring these up a total of 10 tall. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Do that for the rest of them. And it should look like that when you're done. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cross beam all this stuff. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill the inside of this in. We're going to come in just right here, and we're going to start alternating. Again, this is the pattern of your choice, whatever block type you want to use. You don't have to use the pale oak. I mean, obviously, it's your build. You build it how you want to. But we're going to use the pale oak and the pale oak logs, and we're going to fill this in, and we'll be back when we're done. Okay, and we all finished filling it all in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the roof on it again. So we're going to do the same basic roof that we did over here. We'll come across first with our stone brick stairs, or our tough brick stairs. One all the way across, and then an overhang on each side. And then this design will be the upside down stair. We'll do another stair here. Upside down stair behind that. This will be a shorter roof, so a full block here, a full block there, and then the stair again with an upside down stair in the middle, and then backwards stair and stair out. Go ahead and repeat that on this other side. And when you're finished, it should look like this. So go ahead and fill this center part in with the other blocks of your choice, whatever we're using the deep slate. So we're going to go ahead and put this mark right across the middle here. And we're going to do the slab on top. And then just fill in the sides. Okay, when you're all finished, it should look like this. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill in the little center bits that's here in these little roofs here. Again, block of your choice. We're just going to go ahead and fill ours in like this. And don't forget to do the other side too. Just like that. All right, so we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to count down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down to the middle one, and we're going to punch a hole right there. We're going to take our spruce, whatever it is that we're using logs, and we're going to come out by 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now we got to switch up some material a little bit, so we're going to get rid of all this roof material. And we're starting on the fun part now. We're starting on the windmill blades. So for the blades themselves, you're going to want your barrels, your grindstones, your wool of choice, color, whatever color you want to use, trapdoors, whichever ones you want to use, and your spruce fences. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to put a barrel just like that right there. And then we're going to put one. Actually, we need to bring this out by one more. I apologize. It needs to come out by 4 and not 3. 4 here. Like that. Then we're going to put our barrel on the end. Just like that. Right here, right behind the barrel, we're going to put a barrel here. A barrel here. And make sure you're facing the right direction, because if it goes in wrong, it's going to... And just like that right there. So we've got something that looks just like that. Now we're going to come in beside your front barrel. You're going to have to shift click to put it in your grindstone. Make sure it's facing like this and not the other direction, because again, it will be weird. So our 4 grindstones are going to go in just like that to make our gear wheel looking thing. And then we're going to start with our wool. We're going to come right in on top of the barrel. And you can place one there, one there. You'll have to shift click to put these in too, by the way. If not, you're going to open the barrel. And then one there. And we're going to come off one more for each one of these. I'm going to switch the wool colors up a little bit on some of them. The other ones I'll do white. You're going to need 20 pieces of wool in total. So however you want to do it is up to you. This is the only part that's going to be straight. The rest of it's going to start to curve. So we're going to come up and we are going to place our fence post right here on top. And then we'll come out with another piece of wool to the side. One more on top of that. One more fence post. And then one more piece of wool off to the side so you get a shape that looks like this. Important thing right here to remember is that as you're going up with these and you're doing these, you need to make all the blades fan in the same direction, because if not, it's going to look funny. So we're going to come in over here. And right here, we're going to put our fence post on top. And then our wool right beside it here. And then another piece of wool, another fence post, and one last piece of wool here like that. So you notice that they're all fanning in the same direction. Over here, the fence post goes on the side, but the wool goes below it. Side. And then the wool right below it. On the bottom, again, we're fanning out this way. So we'll put our fence post at the bottom. Our wool will go out this way. And our fence post will go here. And our last piece of wool. Like that. Now we're going to beef this thing up a little bit. And we're going to give it some depth. This is kind of the trickiest part of the whole thing. We're going to start on the bottom because it's a lot easier. Trapdoors, we're going to put them in. You can do them where they open either way. You can do one where it opens one way, the other one where it opens another one. It gives a little more depth. But right here, we're going to have to shift click one in because we want one down below it as well. We come down like that. This is where we're getting the beefy part of it at. One here on the bottom. And then I also like to put one right here on the side. So I come up here, and you'll have to put one in like this, and then go down below it and put another one in. So that one opens, because that one's going to open that way, and that don't work. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that to the rest of them. Don't forget, when you're putting them in, you're putting them in on the side away from the fence post. So it's always going to go to the other side. Okay, so a little change that was made here on this original one. When we first did this one, we had the fence post on top. They need to actually be on the bottom, which is really easy fix. If you're wondering why, if you did it the other way and it still looks good, I'll leave it that way. It'd be fine. So windmill's pretty much complete at this point. We can come in and we can do some fun things like we can add a couple of buttons. Just maybe a few more trapdoors if you want to. It's really just kind of up to you. It's yours. Make it the way that you want to make it. If you want to add a few more buttons and stuff in here and there, you can do that. Like I said, if you want to add some more trapdoors in, you can actually literally add trapdoors in, like on top of the fence gates, to make it look a little more beefy. Top of the fence gates, bottom of the fence gates, however you want to do it. For build. Maybe we just add a few in like that, and then a couple up here. Kind of like that, actually. Makes it look even beefier. So we're going to do a quick interior, kind of decorate the outside. And we'll be back in a second to show you what we did. Okay, guys, and we're back. We've added a little bit of decoration to the outside of the build and to the inside as well. So we come along, we just planted a few little wheat fields and stuff, did a little jack-o'-lantern, scarecrow. We did go ahead and put the windows and stuff in. I just used oak trapdoors to do that. Planted a little wheat field in around it. decorated it up with some lanterns and some upside down stairs and stuff. Um, the dragonfly bushes, I think is what they're called. I don't remember what they're called. Um, we went ahead and got all this stuff done, and then if we come inside, we've decorated all up in here. We've made a little hayloft and stuff up top. There is actually hay up there. I mean, just put some hay bales, some lit jack-o'-lanterns around for lighting and stuff, and then we came in here and we made ourselves a grind wheel. And all we did to do this was we already had the spruce log up there in the wall, so we just came out, bought it out one more, put a grindstone on the end of it, and I think that's like 4 chains, and then another grindstone and a slab, and it comes down, and that's where they grind the wheat into meal stuff inside here. So yeah, cute little build. It's nice. I really like it. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to see anything built, please put in the comment section down below. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, it's free. Helps the channel. Keeps us able to continue to produce videos like this for you guys. But anyway, until the next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.